Thank you so much for attending today's webinar. I'm Leanna Studer, the Sales Manager for your Virtual Butler. The purpose of today's presentation is to show you YBD's complete proposal management solution. It allows you to speed up the move-in process, save time, get paid faster, and most importantly, focus on your prospects and customers and not your paperwork. Before we begin, I'll provide you an overview of your Virtual Butler for those of you who are not familiar with our software, so let's get to it. Just a brief overview, your Virtual Butler is a 360-degree single solution for running your office, business center, and property. Your Virtual Butler's vision is to revolutionize the entire industry and to bridge gaps between business centers, properties, and customers. Our main objective is to automate your entire business. This allows you to increase revenue and profits, reach more customers, view, monitor, and report on all activity in your account base and business, resulting in enhanced operational efficiency and a reduction of costs to improve your bottom line. Your Virtual Butler provides a secure, cloud-based, anytime, anywhere service, eliminating the need for any investment in new hardware or software. From a technology standpoint, your Virtual Butler is a cloud-based software which lowers your operating costs by eliminating the need for expensive or more complex hardware or software. Your Virtual Butler increases efficiency by centralizing storage, backup, and bandwidth. Your Virtual Butler is designed to replace the multiple systems that you may be running today. A lot of office business centers are using Outlook calendars that are shared for their meeting room reservations, possibly a Salesforce to track their leads, and possibly Word and Excel to do their quotes. With these multiple systems, we're trying to replace that today. We understand the industry and have designed a simple solution to streamline your day-to-day business activities. To give you a visual of our 360-degree solution, your Virtual Butler manages everything from lead generation to your proposal management, your customer acquisition, managing your customer and your facility, providing you an online booking tool to increase additional revenue streams, while providing you complete business intelligence, all synchronizing completely into your current billing system. The primary focus for today's presentation is proposal management, which makes quotes and proposal production simple and quick. If anyone wishes to learn more about your Virtual Butler's other sections, please feel free to reach out to me after today's webinar, and I will be more than happy to give you a full demonstration of the software. All right, let's take the quotes through it now. If anyone has any questions while I'm navigating through the demo, please hold them to the end, or feel free to put them into the chat to me, and I'll answer them at the very end of the presentation. This is the Your Virtual Butler software. We're inside of Internet Explorer today. We also have a seamless Outlook portal that you can actually integrate right into your current Outlook where the software will be navigated through. But today we're going to use Internet Explorer, and we're going to focus on creating a quote. So I'm going to click New Quote, and I'm going to create a name, Interior Office Space. I'm going to choose my customer, and we chose our price list. Now with your Virtual Butler's deployment, we create 4 price lists. We have an inside client, outside client, preferred client, and a virtual client price list. Each of your products and service offerings can have multiple pricing, which provides you customized pricing for each of your client types. I'm going to include additional comments that I look forward to seeing this person come into our office. And I'm going to track their leads. When is it effective from? When are they looking to move in? So let's do August 19th of this year, and it's effective for 1 whole year. Our notice period is 90 days. So this means they require 90 days before they can move out of the office. I'm just going to click Save. Where now I am able to choose my existing product. So I'm going to go into my product catalog and choose an office that's available. Now my pricing automatically appears for this price list. I would like one of those, and now I'm able to do a discount. The tax is automatically created and calculated based on your currency, and a grand total is at the bottom. I'm going to put in my next product, which is internet. I'm going to choose the internet connection, quantity, and I'm going to save a new. Now your Virtual Butler has a new feature, which is called a product package. So when I choose my digital enhanced set, I want 2 of those. When I save and close, not only is my 2 sets going to be added, but 2 telephone lines and 2 installation and programmings are also added. This is really creating a business standard that each of your sales team has to follow. At this point, they can definitely put in discounts, but we can create workflows that limit how much discount each of your sales team can provide and where they need to have a manager's approval. At this point, we have 2 quotes created. Our first is a simple quote, and this is going to provide your client a snapshot of what their monthly fixed costs are going to be. This is going to be formatted with your logo and your information. This information here in this window is from the contact record, which you're going to create for each of your clients and new prospects. This information here comes from the user who is creating the proposal. We have what their monthly fixed costs are with a grand total, and you can choose the columns that you wish to have appear on your formatted quote. Down below, we have what's included with those monthly fixed costs. Now, this is a great place to really market your monthly meeting room allotment. Now, at this point, you can select a format, PDF, Excel, Word. You can export it, you can print it, but by default, your Virtual Butler likes to be a little bit more green, and we actually email the proposal to the client's email address that appears in their contact record. The next quote that we have is a detailed quote, and this detailed quote provides your prospect with what their monthly cost is and what their move-in cost is. This can be used to get your first initial check from the client because it has a grand total with all of your tasks calculated. This here includes all their service deposits, their installation and programming, and then right below they have their monthly cost. At this point, I'd like to send this as an email attachment to the client. So what I do is click Activate. The email gets sent with a really nice email attachment. And now the next step in our story is they could potentially look for negotiation. So instead of going back to our Word or Excel document that typically business owners are using today, all we need to do is go to the contact record, pull up this quote that's active, and all I need to do now is click Revise. Once I do that, the system's automatically going to keep track of the first initial quote that was sent to the client and start a counter for all of your revisions. This is fantastic because you can then look back and see how many quotes it takes to close your prospect. You can make edits to this quote, and you'll always have a history of it on the contacts record. So once I've done making all my edits, I activate the quote again, and my final step is to click the big green button and create my order. This is winning the deal. Once I do this step, all of my employees are going to be notified with tasks that a move-in is required. Each of those tasks have reminders So that if the client is moving in maybe a month or 2 months, we don't forget about that move-in task. They may need to install telephones or internet. It also creates an initial move-in order with all of their variable costs, like their installation and security deposits. From that, we have another order created that actually is the recurring monthly billing, sort of like a memorized transaction in your accounting software. But your virtual butler is going to hold on to that, and every month it's going to bill the client the same pricing that you agreed on at their first initial quote. So that is the entire quote section. It's very easy to use, very easy to navigate around. And I just have a thought to leave with you here. Quotes can be emailed even when you and your customers are on vacation. A convenient advantage to why we use quote and proposal module is it's accessible anytime, anywhere. You can email your prospects from your hammock sipping on a pina colada. In summary, the quote module will provide you with the tools to track and maximize the negotiation process with each individual prospect. I hope I have left you with some great tools and tips. And now we're going to open up for any questions that anyone may have. And does anyone have any questions?
Is there a limit, like a certain limit to how much information? Like I saw that there was a notes tab. And just as an example, QuickBooks has a limit of how much information you can put in the notes tab. Is there a limit to how much information you can put per customer?
Absolutely not. You can put in as much information as you would like to, and it actually time and date stamps by the user who actually put the note in as well. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Quick question. Where are the quotes stored?
Great question. Quotes are actually stored on each of the contacts record in their history file, so you can go and look at them over and over again. Does that answer your question?
That does perfectly so. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How does Virtual Butler work with or connect to QuickBooks?
Yes, it does. It actually seamlessly integrates with QuickBooks 2010, QuickBooks 2011, and QuickBooks Online. So I'd like to thank everyone again for coming. If you would like to schedule a product demonstration with me, my information is up on the screen, and I'd love to schedule that with each of you individually. And we can talk more about the customization for each of your business centers.